What's going on, guys? Today we are taking a look at the brand new Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 3 headphones. Let's take a quick look at their store listing here so we can run through a couple of things. I think straight away that the biggest, number one selling feature of these headphones has got to be right here front and center being referenced. Rank up to premier cross-platform performance, whatever could they mean? Well, I will tell you, as soon as you unbox these headphones, what you're going to see is that there is not just one dongle to plug them into your PC or console of choice. No, there are two. And the reason for this is you are meant to have this one headset connected to multiple different consoles. As you can see right here, cross-play dual transmitter wireless audio system. So there's one dongle that can be plugged into, in my instance, my PC, maybe your PS5, PS4, I guess, would potentially still work. Probably your Nintendo Switch is also an option. And then the other dongle is for your Xbox. And there's a little button on the back of the headset that allows you to very seamlessly, very quickly switch back and forth between those two dongles. But it doesn't just stop there with this sort of like multi-platform sort of madness. Let's look at the next thing. Simultaneous low latency 2.4 gigahertz wireless and Bluetooth 5.2. This is probably my favorite feature of the headset. This is how I've been using it. I'm sitting here at my computer, dongles plugged in, I'm playing a game, I'm in my Discord server talking to my friends as I'm gaming, but also this headset is paired to my phone as well. My phone is sitting here in a stand. Maybe it's playing music, maybe it's playing a video, and both streams of audio are playing in my headphones at the same time. Unlike a lot of multi-point pairing where it's one or the other, one device kicks the other one off, only one source of audio can play. Not here. Both can be playing at the same time when you're talking about either dongle and Bluetooth. This is, again, probably my favorite feature of these headphones. But we also do need to talk about 60 millimeter drivers. Okay, what does that get you? What do you get with 60 millimeter drivers? My normal headset has been this Logitech Pro X wireless. These are very good headphones. They're comfortable. I've used them a lot. I like them a lot. But when you're talking about something with 60 millimeter drivers, what that's going to give you is the ability to have that very typical Turtle Beach sound that's aggressive. It's very heavy on bass. It's impactful. It rumbles. But you're able to do that without that rumble just sort of overpowering everything else that you would be hearing. You can maintain a detailed sound with all of that rumble that you expect while you're playing, first-person shooters and things like that. It sounds really good. So we briefly talked about the button that actually switches between the two different dongles, but there's a whole lot more going on these headphones. There's a button that will switch between different audio profiles that might give you an advantage in competitive games. But you might also notice there are 1, 2, 3 different volume rockers, and that is there for very good reason. So one of them just controls your volume. Obviously, I'm changing the volume on my computer right now. This other one can change the mix between chat audio and game audio if you were using a console. If you're not on console, you're on PC, you can actually program it to do some different things. We'll talk about that more a bit later. And then you have the third volume wheel, which actually independently controls Bluetooth audio. So you're paired to your phone, and you can actually control audio on your computer and audio on your phone independently, get them mixed exactly how you want them. It works really well. Now, as you can see, we do have this little boom microphone, which can actually flip all the way up to be muted, or obviously flip down to be activated. Let's do a quick microphone test. I'm going to switch over to this microphone right now. You are hearing the audio from the Turtle Beach Stealth 700. I don't think it's going to compete with something like my Elgato Wave 3 or a proper, much larger microphone, but it doesn't need to be. Really, all it needs to do is be able to work in Discord and in online games, and I think it's going to do just fine for that. One additional thing that it does do, even though I don't use the mic as a mic, I do use it for side tone. You can actually program the third volume wheel here on the back to control your side tone volume. What that means is headphones on, it's hard to hear yourself talk. With this microphone right here, I can hear myself just fine, keeps me from yelling, and that is a good thing. Let's take a look at the application for your computer. You can also install something on your phone, which is going to do all the exact same things. It'll just be easier for me to show you this stuff on the PC. You have your fairly normal controls. You can change your noise gate monitoring, which is your side tone, turn that up or down. That's all great. Underneath this settings option, you do have the ability to make your own custom equalizer, and you can see where they have their own sort of presets on there as well. I've been using the signature sound, and I think that's worked just fine for me, but you can make your own custom presets. This is really cool too, right? The ability to actually change what these buttons are doing on PC. I mentioned this, but I have mine set down here to be the mic monitoring level, but you can change it to bass boost, treble boost, noise gate. That is very, very cool. And then of course your mode button to do either cycling through those different modes or changing noise gate off or on. And then of course on console, you can do the same thing. Let's go back and click on console. And you can see here that it is set to chat volume. So I love how customizable this actually is. If you can't tell, I wear glasses, and because of that, it has been historically very hard for me to find headphones that have remained comfortable for me long term. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe that's okay, but after a little while, they start to really pinch my head. They squeeze my glasses into the side of my head or back here in the back, and they start to become very uncomfortable. These Turtle Beach Stealth 700s have been pretty darn good, if I'm being honest. 2 hours, 2.5 hours is about as long as I ever game these days. I've worn them for that long in a sitting, and I've not had any real discomfort at all, other than just sort of the general discomfort of wearing any set of headphones for that long, but nothing that's going to stop me from playing like some headphones have in the past. They don't squeeze particularly tight. They do have a fairly large amount of cushion there around the ear cups. I was worried that the lack of cushion inside would be a problem, but I found that my ears don't actually touch inside, so we're okay. Comfort on these, I think, is pretty strong. One sort of weak thing that I have noticed about them is their range. So relatively often while I'm gaming and I have my Logitechs on, I might have to walk around the house for something. I'm going to go into the kitchen or go towards the bathroom, and it will actually stay connected pretty far through my house. These Logitechs have a much harder time with that. By the time I made it into the kitchen, they were already disconnecting, and that's not a big deal because most people probably aren't walking away quite that far, but it is something that I thought I would mention. The range is just not nearly as good as it is on my Logitech headset. One other quick small complaint. Yes, these things can be adjusted and all that stuff is just fine, but I really wish that some of these headphone makers would allow us to have headphones that could collapse and fold up in some way, because they're just not portable. You can't really stow these things away very easily. That would be really, really nice. Overall, though, I think these headphones are surprisingly good. I kind of went all in on the Logitech bandwagon a while back with a keyboard and a mouse and the headphones and all that stuff, and I thought it's going to be really hard to pull me away from the whole one app to rule them all type thing on my computer. But I gotta tell you, that dual Bluetooth connectivity thing is very, very tempting. I think that their app is well made. The overall build quality of these headphones, the comfort level, the sound quality, it is all absolutely top notch. So guys, I am going to leave a link to these in the description down below. I think that the Turtle Beach website is not an affiliate link, but I will also have a link to Amazon where they are there for $199. If you click that link and you make a purchase, it will give me commission, and that is a great way to help support the channel. Huge thanks and shout out to Turtle Beach for sending these headphones over. As always, no money has exchanged hands for the production of this review, and they are seeing the video at the exact same time as you are. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.